Hey there, we're going to get some messages. My name's Kristen, and I can't help but look at the bottom of this deck where it says karmic family members involved, and then narcissist, toxic, devil energy. It says watch for red flags. Okay, so I'm shuffling. All right, this could be for those that may need to protect and stand their ground. Okay, this is somebody who's high vibrational. All right, so if you're picking up what they could be sending your way, you know what to do with it. Okay, you know what to do with that energy. All right, so before we get started any further, let's call in our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our energy for divine guidance with messages for our highest and greatest good. So it is, and so it will be. We are surrounded in divine white light, and so it will be. All right. Someone is ill. This could be a spiritual illness or a sexual illness of some kind. Okay. I feel like eye on the prize. You are the prize. So it's giving me like all eyes on you right now. So what's up with this? Someone could be going through an ego death. All right. So this could be like going through the past life, like the life review process while still alive. Okay. It is not an easy process to go through, but I feel like whatever it takes. Okay. Earth angel energy, special mission, whatever it takes. You may resonate with going through an ego death yourself, okay, and it helped you rise, okay? You're on the other side of this is also what I'm getting. Or this is like someone maybe going through an ego death, okay, and then like here you are, you know what I mean? Look at this. Could have something to do with a partnership or some sort of agreement. Contracts. Someone has no integrity whatsoever. Very immoral energy here. Has something to do with like this energy. Marriage, divine love, or they had no integrity when it was a thing. I feel like they may have entered into a union with somebody for unexpected income. I feel like, look at this. I can't make this up. See this couple? This could also be like what's coming into your reality. I feel like they're watching, they're like totally trolling, stalking. They're going to watch you. Oh my gosh, look at this card. They're going to watch you have what you deserve and desire. Oh my gosh, how creepy. This be some creepy shit. Look at this. I feel like they're going to be busy though. You know why they're going to be busy? Because they're going to be dealing with legal issues. I feel like it has something to do with like a karmic feminine. I feel like they're going to be dealing with legal issues. All right. Fascinating side tea. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you very much. All right. So far, this is some interesting energy, to say the least. All right, so I feel like there was something done for unexpected income. It was really something immoral. It had no integrity. All right, I feel like there is something that is like something you prayed for, okay? And I'm getting like someone kind of like found themselves in some sort of trap. Okay, but I feel like there's this like energy of watching to see what's next. Okay, there's like watching to see what's next. All right, I feel like what's behind all this. All right, there's a false masculine, okay, connected with a false feminine, okay, and they've been doing stuff like this. All right, they may be dealing with legal issues as it relates to that. All right. I feel like they did this so that they could have some sort of wealth or abundance or to steal someone's blessings. I feel like they're now under investigation. The truth is coming to light and they're being exposed. And I'm getting like some things on camera. All right. So there's that. I feel like there could be some moving and shaking as it relates to like relocation, building, creating stable foundations, new homes, you know, updating, you know, rehabbing type stuff for the masculine energy. Like they're really wanting to like get rooted, grounded here. So maybe someone did something for the sake of appearance is also what I'm getting. All right, so that's just for some of you. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit, okay? So I do have the false and masculine and feminine over here. So that would be our karmics. And then we have, you know, doing the most, thinking they're going to get the most, okay? I don't think they really read the fine print, right? They kind of jumped the gun a bit. Didn't really like see things through, but that is also how it's all perfect, right? Like all the things, they all add up to having some purpose in your life, in their life. All right. Yeah. Someone lost a job or is getting fired. And then I feel like that's the one, the energy that's going through an ego death has lost their job potentially. Or they're like they're being thrown out of something, feeling left out, rejected, abandoned. And then this earth angel energy that's on a special mission, I feel like you're aligning with your partner. Okay, so what do you want to tell me about the moral or no integrity? Yeah, so just to clarify it, it's all about deception, betrayal, someone being a liar, somebody wearing a mask, right? Pretending to be something that they're not. I'm getting like they have like a dark side, real dark side. And they cover that up. I feel like there was a lot that happened to try to affect something that you do. But I feel like they want you to stay really optimistic. You know, what is for you will always be for you, regardless of any kind of interference. Again, redirecting your thoughts to positive thinking. All right, you might be going on a trip or taking a break. All right, it could have something to do with a new job or career. Right? Ooh, someone is sleeping with the enemy. Ooh. All right, what else do you want to tell us? Thank you for this information. Yeah, divine feminine energies, the Empress energy, really tuning into like your heart and knowing that you are worthy, you are enough, and you are abundant in your own right. So it's like you using what energy this is for growth, for development, to create from. You definitely see both sides to things. In this Empress card, she has like two different colored eyes. So you have something really unique about your eyes or how you view. You could be a seer, like someone who's clairvoyant. You could be someone who's like in two places at once, like that, like astral traveling, remote viewing. So you could be someone who scries. Those would be some things to kind of like explore. If you're a very visual learner, you know, are attracted to graphics versus text, like there's certain like things that can help steer your path there as to develop your extended abilities there. Let's see, there's something, you want one of these? Okay. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, I feel like is the one who is maybe at the root of a lot of this. I'm getting like, this is the energy that has no integrity. I feel like they're for everybody. I'm getting there's a lot of betrayal, a lot of deception. They may have like tricked somebody. All right, so I'm getting like, also this could be specifically about fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, I feel like somebody, you know, do you want this in reverse? I want this in the upright. Yeah, someone pretended to be something that they weren't. Okay, they were wearing a false mask. Okay, I feel like they are like, they're like Jekyll and Hyde. They may have like a bit of challenge, like they mask, definitely mask. Huh. I'm also getting like someone may have, again, like some dark energy around them that they work with. I have water signs as well as fire sign energy here. I feel like they may have connected with some energy and they may be challenged with this at this time, is also what I'm getting. So, what's behind this? Yeah, I feel like you're protected by the angelic realm. You're an earth angel, so you know you have the protection of God on your side. All right, who knows what they're dealing with? All right, and I feel like not your problem because they were conjuring this kind of stuff up. Okay, so you don't vibrate. You don't like vibrate like that. That's not like your frequency. So you're not gonna attract that. All right, continue to get more connected, meditate, spend time in nature. All right. What else do we have here? Let go of past pain, anger, and bitterness, and release resentment. Okay, there is some sort of health issues, spiritual sickness here for this energy that was really like toxic and like very lustful and passion oriented, like would do anything, right? Like would do like has no guardrails whatsoever. None, right? Like the ultimate opportunist is what I'm getting, right? Yeah, I feel like somebody is not right. And I feel like whatever they sent out, I feel like there's judgment and wrath on their hands. So if they want to know what they're dealing with, and the ones that they were working with to do it, they're all under God's wrath and judgment right now. All right, so all HELL hockey sticks is happening. I feel like there's a lot of addictions here. There's a lot of gambling. A lot of people did a lot of stupid shit. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like it has something to do with a workspace. Someone might wanting to send you messages through music. I feel like this is justice. It's divine justice. It's as it relates to like violating universal law. All right, so if shit's hitting the fan for the karmic energies and maybe even like the karmic families and whoever they work with, I feel like, you know, things are really coming full circle, I'd say. Yeah. Remember we got that in the beginning of the reading, like, hey, heads up. I feel like you're tapping in, you know your GPS better than anybody. Okay? Continue to rely on your inner GPS, your inner knowing. Your ancestors are helping you, so that's cool. Again, yeah, I was picking up that relocation. That's cool. All right. Let's see. Yeah, look at third party karmic. They thought that they, like, it's like they had this ring of, I don't know, ring of something. They had some sort of ring going. And I feel like ding, 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 you know, time's up. I'm getting time's up. So if they thought that they were going to bank, I feel like they're getting caught for that. Someone has been entertaining others. I feel like everybody knows this. It's like this, this very much could be what was like the carrot. I'm getting like they were lured in by greed and lust. Okay, look at it. I feel like this energy, you know, emphasized that like, oh, if we do this, we could do this. And it really got them like, in all the places. So they fell for like the trick, okay? It's almost like there was a test here, and instead of choosing what they had or the potential of that, they chose like the easy, quick, illusion type, feeding the animal instincts, right? Which, people do all the time. I've done it. Like, we all have done it. We're all human, right? But I feel like this was something important. Everybody has a choice to make, a free will choice. And I'm getting like this person not just chose once to do this. Like, it was something that was like repetitive. So they this energy continued to make these choices to do these things. It wasn't like, oops, I fell and I, scraped my arm, and my underpants fell off, like this was like a calculated, planned, executed, like situation. Okay. Cause this is like someone who's like not well, okay, morally, mentally, physically, spiritually, like not well. All right. And they're like the ringleader of the deception and the betrayal. Okay. And I'm getting like it has something to do with this fire sign. I feel like whatever energy is over here that's experiencing some sort of like transition, like job, ego death, I feel like it's part of an awakening that they're going through. I feel like maybe somebody needs to hit rock bottom, okay, for it to be a catalyst for their learning. Okay, their repenting, their growth, their development, their maturity. Okay, they're being held responsible for their actions. And there's nothing they can do about it. So, both feet in, I'd say. That's when you surrender to it. I feel like, it is something that will ignite you for sure on the other side. And I would say like now there is this like drive and commitment that is above and beyond maybe what you experienced previously. There is somebody that's coming in that is going to be a soulmate twin flame. And I'm getting like, this was all to kind of like, initiate you, teach you, train you, and it's almost like, this was a great lesson to learn too. I feel like it puts you into your power and your authority and your position. So I feel like whatever this was had purpose. Okay, it absolutely had purpose. And that's where you're at. You're in your purpose. You realize all of this has been building blocks to you in this present moment, standing there, accepting. No mask, accepting, just self-acceptance. Look at the difference here. Someone is very open and authentic, and the other is the opposite of that. So you may have gone through this own personal transformation yourself. So you know what it takes to get here. You have the roadmap. You've walked this path. And so you're helping others, to kind of walk that path too. I feel like this is something that, is difficult to do, specifically if you're an empath. Like, you spend a lot of time masking. You spend a lot of time like having to read the room and pick up on like the energy. And if it doesn't feel good, you usually leave, or you have to leave the room. You go to the bathroom, like that kind of stuff. Like, you have a lot of unique abilities. You have a lot of like uniqueness to you. And that's why this is so beautiful. Because it's like you've been like in this chrysalis this whole time. And now you're like, you finally got your wings, or you're finally seeing and, stepping into that power is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like it's time to focus on like a dream, like dream big, take a break, go on a trip, explore other areas of life. It's time to expand your horizons. Just got STDs. Okay. I'm getting it off the 4. Okay. Someone is sleeping with the enemy. Okay. So there's that. And then there's this. Okay. STDs and spiritual disease. So whoever this belongs to, you know, be cautious. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is as a result of, like, you know, like you may feel that the energies, you know, are infectious, and so you quarantine yourself accordingly. Okay, so that's how you see this, right? I feel like someone is infectious. Okay. I feel like through this process you released karmic debt. And now you understand, like, what's yours and what isn't yours. And you don't take on other people's karma. Okay? Take a spiritual bath and cleanse your energy, because this fire sign is, you know, still projecting, still stalking, trying to see what your next move is, because they can't make their own moves on their own. They gotta figure out what you're doing. All right? They need to, like, get their own lives sorted. I feel like they're dealing with this, right? They're going to be dealing with this if they're not right now. It's time to make a wish, and it's coming. It's on its way to you. All right, one last card. We have, boom, new opportunity, take the risk. See you on the next reading, y'all.